All right, so coming up real soon, we got GOAT's annual Black Friday event, which normally stuff like this, I kind of feel like would be a waste of your time. But based off this recent Travis Scott drop where like millions of people, what was it exactly, like over 4 million people entered for that raffle, where it kind of low key felt like maybe only a couple of hundred out of the million people had success. I would say, as far as your odds participating in these GOAT Black Friday events, you might have better chance of success than that Travis Scott drop. So if you're looking to participate, for one, of course, the easy part, you got to download the GOAT app. You do have to pre-register, which this year's theme, it's kind of giving me like a whole freaky vibe. And I'm not saying freaky in like a Diddy party type of way, but real spooky type of vibes. For one, you're going to be greeted by this kind of like AI bot, gypsy type of chick, where she's going to let you know, break down how everything's going to work. Essentially, each day, you're going to flip these tarot cards to unlock rare prizes and earn GOAT credit. The stars recognize the devoted. Whoa. Yeah, I try to warn y'all, man. It's kind of giving off like a demonic vibe, but we'll look past all that stuff, right? Especially if we're able to purchase or win some free shoes, right? Which you definitely will be able to win free sneakers, but for the most part, you're gonna be entering these mini raffles, trying to earn shoes for under market value or even sometimes under retail, right? So it says, claim your fortune, let the universe reward you with Supreme Collectibles, Chrome Hearts, accessories, Balenciaga eyewear, and so much more. I definitely want me some Chrome Hearts, so not only will you have sneakers, but they're also gonna include accessories as well. So you're gonna be able to enter in over 1,000 drops. May the odds be in your favor with nonstop drops every day across sneaker luxury bags and coveted mystery boxes. So everything sounds real sweet, but I would say keep your hopes in line, right? As far as like the huge mega grand prizes, your odds of entering that stuff, don't even think you're gonna hit. Just enter if you choose to. And if you win, like that's a huge dub. But for the most part, like look at the high heat they're dropping. Don't expect to be hitting any of this high stuff. But for some of the more low key drops, you might actually be able to obtain some stuff for under market value, maybe even come home with some Travis Scott shoes for a nice little deal, right? So as far as Black Friday 2024, this was some of the shoes, which they did mention will be accessories, everything as well. But as far as the sneakers, y'all see it, man. Off-white Jordan 1s, Red Octobers, Chunky Dunkies, Off-white Dunks. Even got a little Balenci in here. Air Yeezy 2s, like y'all see what's happening, man. So many dope shoes. Tom Sachs, Louis Vuitton, Air Mags, like come on now, that's crazy. So as far as what to expect this year, I mean, you're gonna see a whole bunch of stuff like this included, as well as Complex has already gave us a little preview at some of the stuff that you can look forward to dropping, which would include something like this. You got the Transformer Air Jordan 5 Black Ops sample, which this is super rare. You see the prices, bro. People already have these joints listed on GOAT right now. A 10.5 for over 16,000, like size 11 for 27 grand, which if you pay that price, bro, you gotta be an absolute idiot because low key, these joints ain't even really that dope, right? This looks like some rare Air 5s or something like that. If you were to rock these joints in public, people would probably think these are Fugazi straight from the flea market. So this is kind of one of those shoes where I guess it's more of a collector's piece, right? But if you're out here rocking these and you're not like a public figure or anything like that, people are just gonna jump to conclusions and think them joints are fake anyway. So if you pay over 20,000 for a pair of shoes like this, nah, I ain't gonna lie. If I was to win these for Black Friday, bro, I'm gonna sell these directly straight through a hype beast, man, for the high ticket right now. As well as these shoes, you're gonna see rare samples, also some dope shoes such as the Air Force One Louis Vuitton collaboration, which we saw drop a few years back, man. RIP to Virgil, I ain't gonna lie. Wow, you guys probably think I would go ahead and just flip these joints real quick. These are so dope, I probably had to do it just one time, rock these for the culture, bro. Like, so if I was to win a pair of these, I ain't gonna lie, like, let's say if I could pick a pair, like we could go red, we could go blue, green's a good color, easy to wear, but I ain't gonna lie, I probably have to go all out, man. Maybe grab those metallic gold joints. These right here are crazy. Or, you know, we might have to go monogram right here, a calm little 40,000 for these right here, man. GOAT. Show some love to JA for these events, right? They also mentioned these Wizard of Oz dunks, which as far as this one, this was the more limited friends and family pair, which low-key, a lot of people said this is the one that should actually drop to the public. So yeah, stuff like this goes crazy. So that's just a little preview of what to expect as far as like some of the real high heat stuff dropping. But for the most part, it's gonna be full of mini raffles, right? Which you guys are gonna have an opportunity to enter. Remember, a lot of this stuff is gonna be shoes that maybe aren't some of the hottest sellers, as well as some of the more popular releases. But the great thing is a lot of these shoes, pretty much for the most part, you're going to be entering raffles for pairs which you're going to be able to get for under market value. So my recommendation as far as like this whole GOAT raffle, right? Don't be going in here with like super high hopes thinking you're going to be able to get everything successfully. Plus, don't go in here with like a reseller mindset, because a lot of these shoes, you may be able to get at under market value, but then again, it doesn't really mean that there's a huge market for a lot of these stuff, right? I feel like a big part of this whole GOAT promotion is to be able to move a lot of this inventory, which has just been sitting around and not selling. So I think it's a win-win for everybody, man. You'll be able to participate in these little raffles. It may feel like a waste of your time, but I've seen a lot of people talking about, bruh, you got to check it out. It's actually worth your time. And let's not forget, right? Travis Scott releases. These GOAT Black Friday events are notoriously known for having a whole bunch of Travis Scott drops. And not only Jumpman Jacks, not only Zoomfield Jacks, but I'm definitely expecting to see them Fragment joints pop up. You guys know the one that like over 4 million people entered, right? Now, there is a rumor floating around that a lot of these pairs are actually put on reserve, put to the side specifically for this GOAT Black Friday event. So we'll see how things play out. But one thing I can guarantee y'all, 1,000,000%, you're definitely going to see these fragments pop up, for the Black Friday thing. So just for example, like a shoe like, say, the Zoomfield Jacks, which probably aren't bringing in like a crazy high value, you'll probably see those pop up, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at those, right? So for example, where they at? Travis. All right, let's just look at these, right? You'll probably see a shoe like this, which, for example, let's go with my size, 10.5, right? Market value currently for a shoe like this is, somewhere between $350 to $300, right? So for Black Friday, you might see these joints on sale for like around $200 or something like that. So is that a steal to you? It just depends. As far as like getting these shoes to resell, you might not be able to flip them instantly, but there's still some profit to be made. So that's pretty much what to expect when you talk about the Black Friday event. There's going to be a whole lot of great shoes, probably Jordan retros, which have been sitting under market value, but there's definitely going to be something for everybody. So keep your expectations low. There's going to be a whole lot of heat mixed in with some bricks as well. But remember, a lot of people's trash is another man's treasure, so it's probably worth your time. It's going to be a full interactive experience every day with rewards, different points being gifted out for different type of stuff. So check it out. It's worth your time. Plus, it's free to participate, right? So everything will be going down beginning tomorrow, the 21st. I would suggest to pre-register, as you may get some included bonuses or something like that. So we'll see how it all goes down. So jump in the comments. Let me know if you guys are participating in GOAT Black Friday 2025. Also, drop some of your feedback, is like saying in the past if you've had a success. Just let us know your experiences so far, because I'm going to be all the way real. Like, I've never participated in these Black Friday events. I always thought it was a wasted time, but everybody's saying it's worth your while. So we'll see how it all plays out. I just wanted to check in with you guys. That way you could drop your feedback and let me know some of your past experiences. So let me know, are you guys going to be participating, or do you feel like it's just a complete waste of time? JATV. If you guys enjoyed this update, smash the like button. Of course, I'll be back later to cover the latest sneaker news updates. In the meantime, stay safe, stay blessed. I'm out. Love.